I am Jake Spencer, a student at Full Sail University, and this is my game design final titled Black Hole Stellar Enigmas. One of the strangest things in the universe are black holes. All scientists know of them, but few can claim to actually understand them, and that is in theories only, even in this day and age. They are the most powerful, the fastest, and the heaviest things in the known universe. Black holes, how they begin. A black hole begins to form when a star collapses. Equilibrium of fission and gravity fails, blowing off the outer shell of the star. After this, the leftover mass collapses on itself. The force and the gravity of the mass compacts it to a singularity point. The accumulated mass of the star creates the strongest gravitational pull we know of, then, giving birth to what is known as the black hole. What they are. Black holes are a stellar mass, usually a star, that has died and collapsed, creating a point in space that has such a gravitational pull that it will consume anything that passes its event horizon. Everything that passes into it is then separated an infinite number of times until it reaches the singularity point at its center, which is smaller than an atom. Some scientists believe the matter is instead destroyed, which goes against Newton's laws. This diagram shows basically the light going past the event horizon. The event horizon marks the point of no return. If crossed, you would be unable to escape the black hole's grasp. Even the fastest things in the universe, theoretically at the fastest speeds possible, light cannot scrape the gravitational pull of the black hole. The smallest black holes are this powerful, and it is this powerful gravitational pull that keeps us from being able to see them. Discovery in early years. The theory of a black hole-like object has been around for centuries, but the first scientific paper about it was written by John Mitchell. During the early years of his theory of relativity, Einstein was not certain if they existed or not. His theory of relativity would later be used to explain them by Karl Schwarzschild, whose ideas helped Einstein himself explain them out of scientific convention. Einstein would later write a letter to him thanking him for it. Scientific theory. Stephen Hawking proposed the black holes release radiation from two polar ends, changing how we thought they might appear. He had an early hypothesis about the event horizon. He thought you'd be stretching an infinite number of times, but a plumber disputed this, claiming that you would instead be cut in half an infinite number of times. After a review of his work, Stephen Hawking changed his hypothesis, agreeing with the man. Types of black holes. Generally, scientists agree there are two types of black holes: stellar black holes and supermassive black holes, like the ones at the center of our galaxy. However, theoretically, there's a third, called a miniature black hole. There is, however, no proof to this theory at all, but we assume they were only present during the Big Bang, which is the only time in the known universe that the force required to create a small black hole would be present. Locations. Black holes were first observed in the center of our galaxy, and scientists thought they were stationary. However, later they found out that black holes move throughout space. Even a few caught in other black holes' gravitational pulls were noticed. They then noticed a similarity between findings. Stellar black holes move calmly throughout space, while supermassive black holes are always stationary in the center of objects. Always accelerating. Studies show that supermassive black holes are always accelerating. As they devour mass, it releases energy, which in turn increases their speed more. As their speed increases the gravitational pull, absorbing more matter. This means that a supermassive black hole is always moving faster than any other moment in the universe. They are always going faster than they were just a few seconds before. Pretty interesting, actually. Theories of black holes. As mysterious and misunderstood as black holes are, scientists have numerous theories on what they are capable of. Some say they might be wormholes between space, others think that they may be a means of time travel. A new theory even suggests that they may be the means of creating a new universe. Some even claim they have a counterpart called a white hole. Consuming matter to create the universe. Physicist Lee Smolin has put forward a new theory against the theory of relativity, saying time is real, not relative. His theory claims that after so long, a black hole will bounce out and start a new Big Bang theory, leading to a new universe. Another scientist thinks that this is accurate, but that instead it will bounce out of a white hole, creating a new universe. Black holes stopping time. Einstein's theory of relativity says time speeds up or slows down depending on your speed. The faster you move, the slower time will go. All of the matter consumed by a black hole is funneled into the singularity point at the speed of light. Thus, anything caught is effectively not moving in time because it's going the same speed as everything around it. Another theory says that they actually bend time, stopping it. Using a black hole for time travel. Einstein's theory of relativity is sometimes used to explain another theory of black holes and time travel. If time slows down when an object speeds up, then could we not use the event horizon of a black hole and its great gravitational pull to slingshot ourselves back out of the way we came at a high enough speed that we left the event horizon before we entered? This would be an effective and the most likely case in real time travel. Proof of the theory of entanglement. Another theory uses black holes to explain a phenomenon called quantum entanglement. It claims that a wormhole can link two locations even over vast distances. According to this theory, using this, you would link two black holes together, and from either end of the black hole, you'd be able to affect an atom, thus allowing you to affect atoms across space-time. Counterpart, white holes. Theoretically, there also exists a white hole, a reversal of a black hole where matter is repulsed by the event horizon. It also expels the matter and light consumed by its black hole counterpart. This was an early wormhole theory, but there exists no evidence for the white hole in reality. Several scientists explain why we might have never found one, though. all-consuming beasts. There are a few misconceptions about black holes. A lot of people ask, if they devour all mass that comes near them, why do they not devour the universe? Simple, they only consume what is in their event horizon, very similar to a planet's gravitational pull. Some theories suggest that they might also have a limit on how much they can actually consume, or that they even emit matter over time. Death of a monster. Stephen Hawking solved another question. Do black holes die? The answer is yes. He thinks they leak radiation over time, the result of their stellar feasting, slowly shrinking until they fade away. Other scientists think there is a second way they die, by constipation, quote unquote. Eventually they might clog from all the matter they consume, and then they'd explode in the most brilliant explosion known to man. Connected theories. What is most interesting about this is about all these theories seem to be connected relatively close. The theory about time travel is very similar to quantum entanglement. The theory about quantum entanglement is very close to the white hole theory. Each relies on the bending of space-time and the hypothesis about them, but each comes to a different conclusion about what happens to objects in the black hole. Still learning. We still know little about space and the universe, and even about black holes. It is likely as time goes by we will advance in science and in our technology, and may be even able to explore the event horizon of a black hole. However, they will remain at the center of scientific theory and fantasy writers' minds for likely a few more centuries. Who knows what more theories will come. Black holes, stellar enigmas. Thanks for listening to me today. Once again, this was Jake Spencer, a student at Full Sail University. Click on the links above to see where I got my information and learn more about black holes themselves. Some of these give better demonstrations of my theories presented here, and some even go more in scientific depth about what a black hole actually is.